also have a search engine through our Traveltek system. Any bookings made in Traveltek automatically download, which is a real plus. If you make bookings through Illusions or through the internet, you would add them here in the Add Manually part of the system. As you can see, we do a flexible search. We can look for flights, hotels, cruises. We can separate things out or look for things collectively together. For example, if we had a client who wanted to go to Tenerife, perhaps they said they wanted a 4-star hotel and an all-inclusive, and we can do a search. This will then bring back packages for you with the requested criteria. At any point you can change it. You can change it to full board if you wanted to, and then just click on the filter. You can open up the plus sign to get more information on the resort, on the hotel, on its location. So lots of information you can actually email the client. A lot of the hotels also have pictures. You can also get resort information. So everything there at your fingertips to keep the client totally informed of the properties you're suggesting. You can go into flight. You can do a search for charters. You could do scheduled. You could look at hotels. Or you could do flight and hotel, entirely up to you. One of the other good things on this system is the cruise search, particularly if it's not one of your strong points. It's something you're daunted by. So if you knew what you were looking for, you could refine it by cruise ship or by cruise line. But let's say we don't. We're looking at the Caribbean, we're looking at 5 to 10 nights, some point between 18th of April and 19th of May next year. So we do a general search. This will then bring back anything that fits this criteria. Again, we can open up the plus sign to get the itinerary. We can also get some sort of idea of the leading prices. We can then select this cruise as it is something the client is interested in. And then go into the general information on the ship. Up here, you will find different codes depending on what offers are around. Sometimes it might be better to have a net cruise. Other times it might be better to have something with a drinks package, or whatever it happens to be. But you'll actually find that there is a variety of different codes here, and they will be reflected down here in the price. You can then go into the information about the ship. You've got cabin types. You can see all the different staterooms and their facilities. You can look at the general ship facilities. And you have a wonderful deck plan, as well as lots of additional information all at your fingertips. Being able to dynamic package is key to increasing your margin in today's competitive market when selling a holiday. DP means that you source the flight, the hotel and the car hire and the transfers yourself. You add on an atoll and dynamic package fee to protect your client, and then you decide on the profit percentage that you wish to make on the booking. So let's take a look at how we'd actually do this. We'll go in and do a travel search. So for argument's sake, your client wants to go from Gatwick to Tenerife on the 14th of June for 7 nights. You don't have to put in detailed information for star rating and board basis. If you want to do a general search for the whole of the island, every star rating, every board basis, you can do so. In reality, the client has probably told you they want a specific star rating and specific board basis. So let's say 4-star all-inclusive. We'll do a search. What this will do to begin with is take a look at the flights that are available. It will then return you a variety of options with different carriers. So let's say that our client wants to take this flight with EasyJet. So we'll click on the one we want and it will automatically drop into our basket. As soon as the flights are dropped in, we will then be offered a variety of hotels. All with what we have selected at this present moment in time, so 4-star all-inclusive. If the client changes their mind at any point, you can filter your results and start again. So you can filter by board basis, and this will tell you how many choices you have got. Star ratings or resort. At the moment we have ticked the whole island, but if your client has some idea about where they want to stay, you can untick them and put in what your client has suggested to you. We can search by free child places, facilities or supplier. So let's say that we're going to look at the Elegance Dania Park. We can click on the plus here, which will give us information about the property itself. We can go into further detail and we can collect some pictures, all of which you can email to your client should you wish to do so. And also Google Map will show you whereabouts the hotel is situated. We will select this hotel with beds online. You'll invariably find there'll be different suppliers that come back due to the hotels being represented in the UK by more than one supplier. So we're going to choose this hotel. That will then get popped into our basket as well. So we'll start to create a quote and build up a costing. And we can see it all dropping into our basket with the detail of what the charges are and what they are for. You have the ability to add in at this point your atoll fee, your dynamics package fee. Also to change your commission should you want to. This will show you in this format what your markup is on each of the elements. When you scroll down, you can see the total profit and what your margin percentage is on the whole booking. But as I say, if you want to change that, you are free to do so. You decide. Then, as you scroll down, you have the option to add in car hire and transfers. So let's, for argument's sake, say the client wants shuttle transfers. So we'll click on that. And you will have everything dropped into your basket. If for some reason you were sat with your client, you can switch to retail view so that your client is not able to see your margin that is actually built in. As you can see, it's a very easy, quick system that leads you through the process in simple, logical steps and enables you to check a multitude of suppliers at the same time. Another thing I'd like to show you while we're in this part of the system is we now have a commission report. So it's a really effective way of keeping an eye on what it is you are earning and when it is due. At any time, you can run a report with whatever date range you want to look at and whatever month payslip you want to know about. And you'll be able to get off full information on any bookings that are due to you. Obviously, there aren't any bookings due to you at the moment as you haven't started with us yet, but let me show you what it looks like. So what it would do is bring your file numbers in, your name would be in here, then it gives you the information about what you booked and when you booked it. And it will tell you what the profit is, what the commission is, and it will then give you your percentage. So a really nice way of keeping an eye on what your earnings are month by month. How to make the best of all of these features will be taught in our 2-day induction course.